for somebody to come on.
Live now?
Yeah, I'm live now. No, nobody's on right now. Don't show your thing right now, Nate.
What do you think of it?
I think it looks cool.
I did some more painting on her.
That's cool.
Oh, she's almost done.
So I'm going to read while I wait. What place is this? Oh well. Give it a few minutes. I'm just reading, waiting for somebody to come on. No, we have somebody. Hello. Just doing a little late night live. Waiting for somebody to come on and chat. I'm reading The Walking Dead. But somebody will come on, right? Nobody's watching just yet. Nope, we got two people. Hello. How is everybody? It is super late or super early, depending on how you want to look at it. I am currently reading The Walking Dead right now. So this is volume 1, Days Gone By. I got some other books by me too. Figured I'd read and chat with you guys. I got a like and 4 people watching. Hello to everybody. Let's see. What's up with you guys? We got 2 now, but I got a like, so thank you for the like. Hello. Got 1 person, 1 like. Okay. So how are you doing? The word wizard. Hello. What's up with everybody? What are you doing at this very, very early hour in the morning? I'm okay. Well, that's good. Anybody reading anything? Watching anything? I watched My Father's Dragon yesterday. I'd say about a 4.5 star I'd give it. Now I'm not gonna read to you because I'm like a few pages into this, and then obviously, it's a comic, so. But I will talk to you guys. What are some of your favorite books? Me, I've been getting more into graphic novels lately, so like I said, I'm reading The Walking Dead here. I got Lumberjanes here. This is volume 5. And what was it called? Oh, Band Together. So, got about that much left. So I'm reading those two. I'm also reading a book on exploring Celtic Druidism because when I was younger, I started having an interest in things like Wicca, but I don't think Wicca's really for me. And, there's some issues with that. So I'm looking more into Druidism or Druidry, whichever you want to call it. I'll show you a bookmark that I made. Made this out of like cardstock and ribbon. I gotta like fix these up, and this is kind of just like a test one, but I wanted to see how it would go and everything, and eventually I would like to kind of perfect these and maybe like make and sell my own bookmarks. I think that would be fun. Obviously this one doesn't look the best, but it's a new thing. And like the chapter that I'm on in the Druidry book is talking about the different like Celtic deities and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to eventually open like, so I have a Ko-fi, and I have commissions and a couple books on my Ko-fi, but I also wanted to put like stuff that I made, and eventually I wanted to open an Etsy shop once I get the stuff kind of perfected a little bit, because I was playing around with paint and resin, and I made some gnomes and mushrooms with my resin molds. Is Celtic, well, do you mean Welsh? So Celtic is, yeah, Welsh, Scottish, English, Irish. I think the Celts were in part of France too. I think a specific section. But yeah. Hello. Hello to everyone that's coming on. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. And how are you guys doing? We were just talking about the books that I'm reading, like the one on Druidism and Lumberjanes and The Walking Dead. I read multiple things at once. I probably shouldn't because it takes me a while, but I just can't help it. There's a good story. I'm reading it. I never really got into the show, but I seen the books over at the library, so figured I'd give them a read. I heard that the books are kind of different, so the show is good. Yeah, I might have to go and watch it at some point. I've seen bits of it. I just never got too much into a lot of like live action shows anymore. And maybe that's just because the ones that I watch always were a little too dramatic, too much into relationships, that kind of thing. Only the 2010 one, though. Yeah, I think they got some spin offs, don't they? Or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Yeah, the same thing was with me with Pretty Little Liars. Like, I didn't hate it, it just didn't, like, capture my attention too much. But then I got, like, I just tried the book from the library, and they're kind of like guilty pleasures because Pretty Little Liars is, I enjoyed reading them, but honestly, I don't remember a lot of well, I do remember things that happen. I just don't remember in which book because it kind of just carries on. You know, it is not memorable enough to remember specifically what events happened in which book. And there's like 18 of those. I think I'm going on to number 9 now. The problem is, and it's not just Pretty Little Liars, it's a lot of other books too. So I read the first one in like paperback. And then after that, I read like the next 7 through audio. And there's like no more audio books after like book 8. And again, there's like 16 of these things. So there's like 8 more books. Um, yeah, so I read like the first 3. The Lightning Thief.
You got some people on there?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
We got 5. So yeah, I read The Lightning Thief. I really like that one. The second one with is his name Tyler? The Cyclops. And then the third one, I think, was it the third one? Yeah, I think I only read 3. The one with Artemis and them. God, I guess it's on a freaking eye. Dust or something. Shakes. No, sorry, you can't.
Huh. What do you want?
We wouldn't be talking anyways. I don't talk to people on the phone.
Hmm.
Hi, I'm watching from Kenya. Hello. Yeah, I definitely want to finish Percy Jackson. Because those are fun books. There's a lot of series that I actually have to finish. And some of them aren't my absolute favorite. And they're like at the bottom of the list. But since I've started so many series, I want to finish them or at least read up to the most recent book. But I really do like Percy Jackson, so that'll be like on the top of the list. My bottom ones are probably gonna be Harry Potter. I read up to book 3, so I need to read 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Twilight and The Princess Diaries. Definitely not Trump. Let's see, or Ronaldo, I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't like reading Harry Potter. I mean, I want to finish the series because, like, I started it, like, when I was in 8th grade. And, was it 8th grade? No, yeah, I think it was in 8th grade when I started it. And I'm in my 30s now. So I think it's about time I finish the damn thing, since there's only 7 books, which is more than some, because most books are like 3 or 4. But, you know, I don't want to, like, give any kind of knowledge or attention to the author, but I want to finish a series that I started. It's just so many pages. Yeah, they are, like I said. But a lot of, I mean, I have copies of the books that I bought long before that kind of stuff came out and everything. So it's not like I'm going to go out and give this person money. And I bought them secondhand, most of them. So it's not something I really want, you know, like, out of care and respect for a lot of people that are on the channel, that follow the channel, etc., you know. But I'm not going to never read it either because I already have the books. Can we be friends? I mean, you're on YouTube, yeah. Love your content. I mean, I thank you, but I'd probably change my username, dude.
What are you again?
Huh?
What's your username now?
No, I'm talking about their username. Roll your name. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm glad people like the content, but I would pick another name. So, yeah, again, Harry Potter is just like a moral thing. Also, I didn't really pick up on a lot of the problematic things in the book that people talk about, and I know some people kind of overlook it and everything, but it's like, you're a writer. You could have done better. You could have done more research. You could have came up with something a little bit better. I liked you because you're not judgmental. I mean, I try not to be judgmental. Your username is a horrific slur, though. Now, Twilight's at the bottom because it's... I mean, have you read or seen Twilight? Hello. So, the thing about Twilight is it wasn't as horrible as people said. Well, I've seen all 4 movies. There's the 4, yeah, they split the other one into 2. No. I think there's 5, isn't there? So I think there's 4 books. Yeah, there's 4. So there's 5. So I've seen all the freaking movies. I read the first book. And it wasn't as great as some Twihards like to say, because somebody said it was amazing. It's not. It's okay. It wasn't as horrible either. Like, I found it entertaining. It's entertaining enough to continue on, at least for, like, a fun read. Right? But again, you know, once you get older and you look back and you listen to other people's, you know, commentary, reviews, etc., whatever you want to call it, you see, again, lack of research, a lot of problematic things. Yeah. So, again, It's at the bottom of the list. Shrek, my baby. Okay, dude.
Wait, what did you say?
A lot of people pick not so appealing YouTube names. Yeah, it took me a while to get this one and just settle on it. I think it just covered a lot of things and it's just fun.
You remember my new channel called Robot Bunny, right? A Robot Rabbit.
Robot Rabbit Nate, yeah.
When do we change it?
Huh?
When do we change that?
Well, you could change it if you want to.
I can't remember when we did that.
I'll have to look into creating for multi-guest one of these days. I'm just, been doing a little bit more lives. Like, I've done them before, but not as consistently as I have been, so eventually I'll get to that. Like, have other people join. I don't know if you've heard about this book, but I bought a Dragon Slayer book. I've never read it. What is it called? Because I haven't read a Dragon Slayer book, but I want to read more stuff about dragons, because I like dragons. Your intelligence of answering creating content. Okay, yeah, I eventually will, but thank you. Dragon Slayer, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've heard of anything just called that before, but maybe I have. And then The Princess Diaries. So I want to look, like, I understand that not everything from a book can be into a movie, right? But somebody said, and I think the quote was really good. It was on like on Facebook. I don't even remember what group or whatever it was in, but they made a good point. It's not always, about them not putting every single detail of a book into a movie, because we know they can't, right? The time limits, you'd be there forever. But it's what they choose to put in. And then there are some movies that are so different that it's barely the story outside of the basic premise and title. That being said, while I'm mostly the book is definitely better because it is the author's original idea, or, at least their original take on, an idea or whatever. I'm more a book person than a movie person. The Princess Diaries is one of those that I might pick the movie to watch before reading the books again. Because a lot of things, I only read the first 2 books, and again, I think there's like a fucking bazillion of those books now. I think there's more than 10. But yeah, there were certain things that were very different from the movie, and a lot of it just didn't make sense. How the movie played it out made a lot more sense. But again, it's this series I want to finish. The thing about Meg Cabot is, because I've read 3 of her books now, right? Yeah, so I read the 2 Princess Diaries, and I read All American Girl. And it seems like the premise of the books, like the idea, is a lot better than the actual book. I liked her story. I think it's called Princess Pretty Pants or something like that. In Zombies vs. Unicorns. That's one of my favorite books of all time. It's an anthology written by different authors. There are a lot of books, especially Percy Jackson, yeah. It's a book series. It's more like a middle grade, but it's a fun series. Now, so yeah, basically right now there's only, well, I wouldn't put Legend at the very bottom. I just thought some of it could have been better. I've read the first book. But more in the middle. Like the bottom three are definitely Twilight, Harry Potter, and The Princess Diaries. The ones I'd say that are more middle-ish, like I don't hate them, but I also don't love them. They have interesting ideas. I'm not crazy about the writing style, but I would continue on with the series. And I might even own the series one day, who knows? Because they have the potential to get better. But I would say my middle ones are probably Legend, the Match series, Uglies. Like, I'm liking the first book, but from what I hear about the continuation, I just don't know if I'm going to connect with the series beyond the first book. I've only seen the first one, and that was before I started reading the books, and I can see why people had issues with them. Like, the movie itself was fun, but obviously, there was a lot of changes in that. What else would I put in the middle? Maybe the 4 books from Divergent. Because I read Divergent. I think the first book was the best book. So yeah, I think that would be for my middle section of, series that I want to read or continue to read. Yeah. For my top continuing series. And some of these are ones that I started. Definitely want to finish the Unwind series. Go back to reading Scythe. What else? Oh, The Diviners and A Great and Terrible Beauty. I'm kind of surprised that Little Bray has not had a movie yet. Because I'm like barely halfway through The Diviners, because it's like a long fucking book, right? I'm reading it on audio, but the characters are just like really well written, and the stories are like really interesting and just imaginative and sometimes very surreal and humorous and stuff. And it's just the ideas that she has, it's just really strange that there has not been a movie based on any of her books yet. Not that I know of. Wings of Fire. I'll have to look that up. Nope. It sounds like a fun book. But I would love to see either Beauty Queens or Going Bovine. Like I said, I'm reading The Diviners, and I can see how it would make a very interesting movie, but I want something like that's either satire or surreal or both, which those 2 books cover it. I kind of want to see Going Bovine first. Just because I want to see that played out. And I definitely would love, for them to use that book cover, because that's one of the best book covers. I don't know if you've seen, the Going Bovine book cover. But I love it. It's very simple. It's like black with the cow holding a lawn gnome. I've seen the movies. I have not read any of those books.
The movie what?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I've actually seen the movie too.
See, because I like to read all kinds of things.
Is that a movie about a fat kid and a skinny kid and best friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of open to reading different things, you know, poetry, literary fiction, middle grade fiction, horror, you know. To me, a good story is a good story. You can find a good story in a picture book or in a novel, you know.
You good enough?
So, saving my page with a free taco card. Got this one. Can't read that one yet because I'm not finished with the first one. What's your favorite movie? Oh, that's hard to pick. I have a lot. Not as much as favorite book, so. I think a letterbox, so I picked my 4 favorites as Mean Girls, Juno, Zombieland, and Lilo and Stitch. So, but I probably like Lilo and Stitch more than any of them. Also love the Shrek movies. I wasn't crazy about the 4th one. Basically a lot of comedy and animated movies. Oh, I don't even know about that. I should watch all of them again. Or I should at least watch the 4th one and give it like a second chance. Like, I didn't hate it, I just felt so different from the other ones. It just seems to lack the humor that the other ones did. I wonder how this one's gonna be. Also, that's on my list of books to read because there is a book connected or, you know, that started Shrek. And obviously it's going to be a lot different because I think it's more like a children's book or something like that. But I want to read it because I want to read the books from movies that I've seen. Had 4 people and 3 likes. Hello to everyone that is watching. Yep, they're comics or graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. So here's volume 1. It is called Days Go By, or Days Gone By, sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the show is based on the graphic novels. I'm not sure how many books there are. But it's made by Image Comics. Let me see. Yeah. I know it came out before 2015. Oh, I think it originally came out in 2001, but it's probably like a new copyright for 2015. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how I like the series.
Are you good, right?
Mm-hmm.
The chairs are very squeaky.
Yes, they are. I think Lumberjanes would make a fun show. That's something else they need to adapt into something.
Wait, what?
The book I'm reading. Yeah, usually it is. Although, like we were talking about Shrek, I do like the next 2 sequels better than the first one. The first one was a great movie, a great start to the series and everything, but I do kind of like the second and third a little bit better. I go back and forth on which one I like better, either the second or the third. Both just have excellent humor, great jokes, and a lot of like good emotional moments, and it's all just timed right and everything. So it's kind of hard to choose between the 2 of them and which one's better. But movies that I would say Definitely the first is the best, is Toy Story and The Lion King, that's for damn sure. And I did like the sequel to Zombieland. Actually, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be because it took so long for it to come out. It was pretty good, but the first one is still better.
Do you think they might make a third one?
Yeah, that's true.
What?
For what?
Making a third one?
I don't know. What are you talking about, Nate?
Oh, you think they might make a third one of Zombieland?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know they have like a third, A Quiet Place coming out,
Oh yeah.
which I don't know how that's gonna be because I don't know how far you can stretch that
Oh
story.
no, I think it's going back in time, back way when it started.
Yeah, but I think the second movie was that too.
Well, no, but that what's his name? That one character, that one black character in the movie.
Yeah.
I think that's about that they're based on that one about him.
So I think they're just picking different characters. Zombieland is good. Yeah. It's a fun movie.
Yeah. That's Zombieland.
But it's kind of the same concept and everything. Like some movies, while you love the characters and everything, you gotta be careful because, you can't stretch a story to where it's just a bunch of filler stuff.
Bunch of filler.
Yeah, just stuff put in there to just like make a movie. What time is it for you? I think it's probably like almost 3 in the morning, if not past 3. It is 3:19. 4:20, discussing. Yeah, it's past 3 in the morning for me here. Probably go to bed in a little bit, but I just wasn't like tired enough yet. But reading's kind of making me tired here.
Fan copy. Fan copy. Fan copy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna head to bed pretty soon, but I always tell myself that, and then I read another page, then I'm gonna go lay down, settle down, read another page. Why? Because I like reading. I love books, and books just, they call to me. No, just kidding. But yeah. So, for everyone that is new to the channel and everything, since I've reached 500 subs, I am having I haven't got a lot of questions. I did get a couple of good questions from people that have followed me, but I need more questions to do the video. I'm going to be celebrating with a Q&A. I made a video announcement, so if you guys have any questions or whatever, feel free to go to my Q&A video and ask your questions so I can answer them in the Q&A video. Or I made a Q&A announcement video that I will be doing a Q&A. But I have I think 3 or 4 questions. Yeah, I finally hit it. I was at 502. It kind of goes up and down. The thing about it is I've been on YouTube since 2012, 2013, so it's taken a long time to get to 500. So I'm definitely celebrating a little bit.
I'm doing it live.
Got 3 people right now. Yeah, my main channel is going up and down on subscribers. Yeah, it always does that. So what do you put on your channel? Anything about books, movies, etc.? Just goofy stuff. Oh, okay. I do have a second channel that my son is on, and a couple other people have joined with some videos. It's called Popcorn and Earbuds, and it's mostly movie reviews and stuff. But I'm also going to be doing movie stuff on this channel too, but I want to do more in-depth reviews, more spoiler-ish or spoilery reviews on that channel. I'm gonna check it out. Cool. Yeah, I definitely need to get more content on that channel, but I'm working on it. Just I haven't had time to watch a lot of movies and other things to discuss on there. But there's movie projects I want to do on this channel, and then some more on that one. It is 3:26, so I probably should start heading off to bed.
Yeah, in the light. Ready?
Probably in a couple of minutes.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't work until later, but I still want to get a little bit of sleep so I don't sleep the whole day away.
No.
But I just couldn't sleep yet.
Until.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting there.
Getting where?
Tired.
Oh.
What is this one here? But anyways, thanks everyone for watching.
Bye, buddy.
And like I said, go check out my Q&A announcement channel or Q&A announcement video and ask me your questions there and I will answer them in my Q&A video. Anyways, again, thanks guys, thanks for the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.